Hey, it's LEGO Technics Rule, and I have something pretty interesting to show you today. But first, I just wanted to say that this video is sponsored. No, I'm just kidding. I just wanted to say that I put up white paper absolutely everywhere in this video to minimize background distractions, and it doesn't look the prettiest, but it gets the job done. Alright, let's get started. Anyway, the new project is a near life-size skee ball machine. To put how big this thing is in perspective for you, here's a 2x4 and a kitty for size comparison. Alternatively, here are the base plates used and the actual dimensions. So up front, we've got your current score, point values, and payment. It rejects everything except quarters, and once you give it a quarter, let the games begin. When all is said and done, it gives you 6 seconds to look at your score and then resets. Now, let's see how this thing works. Firstly, coins smaller than a quarter just fall through the slot and get rejected. Yeah, it's really that simple. Once the machine detects a quarter, a motor releases all the balls, shown here. The ball hop, which I went through like 5 iterations of to find the perfect launch angle, is 3D printed. There's also a notch taken out of it to let the balls return to the hopper. These things up here, which kinda look like eyebrows, stop the balls from getting stuck in the corners. And this is where the balls go depending on which hole they land in. I actually got this idea from real skee ball machines that use a single track for all 7 holes. Okay, let's see if I can explain this. This is gonna be a pain in the butt. So up here you have 4 touch sensors that are pressed down by default, but when a ball runs over these levers, the touch sensors get released. Each tripped touch sensor is worth 1 point. So tripping all 4 like I just did there would indicate 5 points. The 5th point comes from the 1-point sensor, which this time is a color sensor. So you see what's going on here, right? Each lever is worth 1 point, and the score is sent to the scoreboard only after the ball hits the 1-point lever. This is because the 1-point lever is the last lever the ball hits. The touch sensors also automatically reset, shown here. And for those of you wondering why I didn't use color sensors that don't need to be reset...
What am I, made of money? Tap, tap.
Up next, here's the back of the machine, and there's a decent bit of stuff to break down here. This thing lets me use wall power instead of batteries to power the EV3s. You can make a simpler version of this yourself, and I'll post a link to that video in the description. These USB cables just gave me easy access to program the dang thing. Lastly, at the bottom, we have the 10-point sensor. This one is really simple. If the lever is activated, it just increases the 10's place on the scoreboard by 1. There isn't much to see in the middle section besides the 10-point ramp and one of the 2 EV3s. At the top, we got the coin mechanism and the score wheels. The score wheels are about as simple as it gets, with 1/10 of a revolution corresponding to 1 digit. The score wheels themselves are just made of paper with really thin 3D printed numbers. They are driven by separate motors and a 1:5 gear ratio to ensure precision. To get the coins back, you need this exact same super special key to access the compartment. Or you could just kind of do this. Oh yeah, I should probably mention the balls. They have a dirty little secret. Sand. Yeah, it's just sand. Putting sand in the balls like this helps counteract bounce, which you don't want in skee ball. Otherwise, the balls would just bounce right out of the holes. And finally, the program. Here's a brief labeled overview of it, and if you want to download it for some reason, I will chuck a download link in the description for it. You do need the EV3 lab software to open it though. I will also stick a link down there for that. Okay, that is about it for this one. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up and that big red subscribe button. Actually, wait, I think it might be white now. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.